That's correct.
The mission today is to drop the phone off that my daughter locked herself out of. And then I don't know if there will be supplemental zoomies to happen afterward or not. I haven't quite decided on that. So we got the new chin mount, which I'm very excited about. As the top of the forehead mount, the angle, something I wasn't entirely happy with, but looks like we might have the correct solution here with how I've got it set up now. Jesus, look at that monster. What a ride. That's a hell of a car. Yeah, so we got the chin mount installed. A couple of zip ties and some 3M double-sided tape. Take you a long way. So we're gonna head down to my daughter's school, drop her phone off, and see where we go from there. Maybe a quick little ride around town or something. Haven't quite decided yet, but we'll get there when we get there. Probably gotta stop for fuel at some point. Already put 150 kilometers on this tank. I usually get about 220, 240 before the idiot light comes on. Nikki and I just spent the weekend in Lethbridge, hanging out with Miss J. Maples and her man. Got some work done, had a great time. They were lovely hosts. Aside from riding my bike today, I am taking the day off. Got some schoolwork to do this week. I'm in school for community support work, and I start my practicum at the end of July. I have to secure a spot for my practicum still, get my first aid certification, vulnerable sector police check, all that good stuff. And then, yeah, then I work for free for a month, and then I will graduate the program. It's exciting. I've been going to school for a year. It's been online school, so I've been able to largely make my own schedule, which has been really nice. I do as much work as I can while I don't have the kids, so that when I do have the kids, I can spend a little more time with them. I'm a little nervous about rejoining the workforce, but my last job I had, I absolutely hated, which won't be the case now because I'm doing something I want to do. Pretty quiet one. We're always a bit tired after we go out and visit and do work. And I don't want to burn myself out, which I've done before, and that's no good. We did some work with Rosie and Ryan. And after the first day, they were like, yeah, come by again and get some more work done tomorrow evening. I woke up the next day and I was like, oh my god, my brain is fried. I was not in a state to do anything. But luckily, everyone was very, very understanding and relaxed about it. And yeah, so I didn't burn myself out too much, and I had a great time. I'm looking forward to hanging out with them again. My 12-year-old locked herself out of her phone. She keeps leaving it on her desk, and her friend saw her put her password in. So then her friend grabbed her phone and started unlocking it, which I guess is just a thing friends do to each other. I don't know. I wouldn't be okay with that. Like, get your damn hands off my phone. But so she changed her passcode and then immediately forgot it. And when recovery attempts were made, it turns out she also forgot her iCloud password. So I had to wait a few days for that, and during that whole time she couldn't use her phone. So it just sat there, a brick. And she was really apologetic, and I said, man, don't apologize to me. I don't care if you lock your phone out, because it's not my phone. I'm not the one using it. And she has to sit there without a phone for a couple of days. So enjoy that. My GoPro's still on. Yeah, it's still attached. Look at that. Amazing what some double-sided tape and some zip ties will do for you. I forget which guy it was on YouTube that showed the way to attach a GoPro to the chin. on an Icon airplate helmet, because the visor on these helmets goes right down to the chin. It's not just straight across. It's got that cool sort of spaceship pilot, futuristic looking visor. And that means you can't chin mount it to the helmet itself, because then the visor would get caught up on it. But the visor's got all these open holes for the vents, so sticking it on with just double-sided adhesive is also problematic. So I found a guy on YouTube, and he, I mean, basically the entire advice was, dude, just use zip ties. So I got a couple zip ties on there without it looking extraordinarily stuffed. And it doesn't add too much weight to the helmet. That's good. Although I find on longer rides, I mean, my neck's going to get sore either way until I get more used to riding. At the start of every season's like this. Got the GoPro all plugged in and got the angle hopefully looking a lot better. I know on last week's video, I had some field of view issues that I wasn't quite pleased with. And I angled the camera incorrectly for the second half of the video, so we missed out on the entire ride from the coffee shop to the craft supplier, because it was just looking straight down at the gauge cluster on the motorcycle instead of, you know, at the world around me. And of course I was in a rush and I didn't really know what I was doing because it was my first time. So there was a whole chunk of footage that you just couldn't use. So the chin mount angled upward with a wider field of view, some image stabilization, hopefully, is all we need. And yeah, so I'm interested to get back. I started learning how to use Adobe Premiere, which was pretty cool. Never used that before. It's surprisingly intuitive. Like, I learned some of the basic, like, intros and editing techniques and, you know, just the basics, not the crazy shit. It took me 30 minutes to get proficient enough where I could edit a video to the point where I was at least somewhat happy with it. I got my little intro splash screen thing with a little police radio sound. And yeah, I got a little outro. I found a music that I like. It turned out pretty well. I'm very happy with it. So I'm interested to see how this will turn out with, oh, I fixed the white balance. I noticed on the last week's ride, the white balance, it made it look like it was like how those shows make Mexico look sepia toned all the time. I noticed the white balance was way too warm, and I was not happy with that. So I think I have a much more natural white balance, and I'm slowly fiddling with the settings. And yeah, we'll see how it looks after this. I'm excited. I haven't been able to ride my bike in days. It's nice to get this thing out again. And oh yeah, my wife signed up for the motorcycle safety course, and she's getting her gear and stuff. I already gave her a helmet, so she got her cute pink gloves, and I think she's got a jacket coming soon. And so we'll be riding together hopefully this year. That would be really cool. I've ridden with a girl once before when I was dating, and that was pretty cool. She could ride way better than I could too. She would do track days and everything. She was crazy good on the bike. A million miles better than I was. But yeah, it'll be really fun to start riding with Nikki. I'm going some little adventures around town and stuff. You know, it just strikes me that I haven't had lunch yet. So maybe we stop somewhere for lunch. Should have eaten before I left, but I was kind of pressed for time. I wanted to get back early enough that I could reset my daughter's phone and have that brought out to her before she's finished school. So I'm going to be able to stop and hand it over to her. And this intersection's always a little sketchy. See? You always got to be careful. Alright folks, we are gonna see you guys in a couple of minutes as I do the handoff. Hey! Alright, so, how's it going?
Are we bring the AirPods?
Nope.
Oh.
I didn't know you had AirPods. Don't change it this time. All right. Yeah, I didn't know you didn't have your AirPods. Oh. I might make an excuse to come out here tomorrow then. Okay. And drop your AirPods off because I'm testing the GoPro now and I like riding my bike.
Yeah. Hi, Dad.
Yep. I love you. You have fun.
Yeah.
Alright, now bike needs fuel. And no one will let me in until I start making room for myself. Or I could just do one of these. I am way happier with this field of view. I can see the preview on my phone right now. It looks fucking awesome. I swear to God, if this sound design doesn't work out though, I'm going to be pissed. But I'm expecting good things. This is exactly the sort of field of view I want. Hell yes! I feel good. Feeling optimistic. Feeling excited. Been a good day. Been a good weekend. Feeling positive about most things. I think we're going to go up to Deerfoot City and have a burger there. And then we're going to go home. I'm not going to make this too long of an episode. Short mission, and then we done. Oh, I love riding season. I was climbing the walls by the end of the winter. Of course, winter lasts half the year here. Oh my God. Why isn't the light changing? Oh, there it is. And I think this evening I'm just going to be quiet, curl up on the couch, get high, watch YouTube all evening. And tomorrow, maybe bring her AirPods out to her. Looking like it might rain, but it's held off so far. It's humid. Currently, we are sitting at a critical water shortage, according to the city. I guess they broke a giant 2-meter water supply main. Of course, you go online and you get the usual crop of idiots going on saying, they can't tell me what to do, now I'm going to use more water. But yeah, you want to move to a city, you want to reap all the benefits of living in a city, and you want exactly none of the civic responsibility. Cool. It's like, I would expect children to behave that way. When you tell them not to do something and then they start doing it because you told them not to, even if they had no interest in doing it before. Like, dude, what are you doing? You're grown-ups, I shouldn't have to explain these things to you. If we all just use a little less water, we'll be fine. We have to deal with petulant idiots like you using all the water, we won't be fine. And you'll sit there with a stunned look on your face going, where did the water go? Well, you drank it all when we told you not to, so now die of thirst. And that's my rant for today. I can't stand when people behave like that. Of course, most of it's fueled by online political discourse, which I try to limit my participation in that shit as much as I can. Tomorrow I might be going to Watchman's for trivia night. I might not even drink while I'm there. I'll probably take the bike out, so I might have a single beer. But it's Geek Fandom Trivia. And I forget the team name that Mike came up with, my friend Mike. There's something about Sweaty Bear Boys or something like that. So he thinks I would be a wonderful addition to the team, which is flattering. So I might go ahead and do that. And yeah, maybe a little, you know what? I think I will do that. A little evening trivia. I won't stick around or nothing. And then we go home. Take Nikki with me on the bike. A little casual late evening Zoom. Oh, you know what? I should do that. I should absolutely do that. Because then I can see if we can get both of our comm systems paired to the GoPro, so you can hear both of us talking, and we can hear each other talking. If we could do that, that would be just amazing. I would love to have that set up. So maybe we will do that tomorrow. If for no other reason than to do more equipment testing, more fiddling, which, as we know, I'm a fan of. Now I have to be careful, because coming up to here, police like to hang out a lot. Hand out tickets for people like me who might drive a little too fast for fun. 64th is where I want to go for food anyway. Maybe I'm craving a turkey bacon club sandwich from Tim Hortons. Now I'm conflicted. You know what? I want a Big Mac and a small Coke, I think. Yes, that's for sure what I want. No takesies taxis. Big Mac, small Coke. Hell yeah. Perfect way to end the ride. Alright, now to find somewhere reasonable to park. Alright, only left my signal on once. Fantastic. Alright, I'm gonna go in, get a bite to eat, and then I will chat with you guys once I'm back out again. Oh yeah, I never did a walk around on my bike, did I? This is my baby. I got some cool little penguin stickers that my youngest daughter provided for me. Going over there. We got this sassy little fella. And then we got this little guy right here. He's my favorite. Alright, we're back in the garage, and it is time to go inside. Thanks for joining me today, and if you like what we do here, consider liking the video, consider subscribing. We have a lot of fun around here. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.